Hey, good evening, Facebook family. This is Rolita Nova, your Thrive Coach, coming to you with another live video. 181 days ago, because today is day 81 of 100, I made a commitment and set the intention to post 100 videos in 100 days. And today is day 81 of 100. Yay! We know I'm on the downside of the 100, so I'm starting to get excited. Not because I don't love you, because I do love you, but today I want to talk about something a little different. I'm taking a little shift here, getting more deep into this Rich Dad, Poor Dad book that I'm rereading actually. And so today I had some thoughts around, I started yesterday when I told you about 9-year-old Robert Kiyosaki deciding that he wanted to learn about money. Well, I started to do a kind of compare and contrast of the two of our lives. He grew up in Hawaii on an island, a beautiful island that I've actually visited 3 times. He decided at 9 he wanted to learn about money. When I was about 8 years old, my mom was in a really, really horrific car accident and she almost died. So my 9-year-old decision was a little different than his, which was I had to help support my grandmother as she took care of my mom. And interesting enough, we were both making kind of adult decisions that would set a pattern for our lives. He would go on to find about money, and mine, I would learn about being a caregiver and a matriarch. 2 different paths, totally. And I grew up in the Midwest, that's the other thing. And then, he decided that he would follow the advice of what he calls his rich dad, which was his friend's dad, actually. And that, his dad, who actually had several educational degrees, including a Ph.D., he wouldn't necessarily follow his advice when it came to money, which I find interesting that he would rather follow the advice, or he chose to follow the advice of a man who just finished the 8th grade. So just the other thoughts I had around this is that money and education don't always go hand in hand per se when it comes to learning about finances and creating wealth. You don't necessarily have to be highly educated to create wealth. And if you know anybody who's ever been successful in different marketing, or what do they call it, affiliate marketing or network marketing, I know some people who are not highly educated who've gone on to become millionaires. So it makes me have different thoughts about money. So the other thing that I kind of came up with when I looked at it in comparison, he went on to become a millionaire. I went on to learn about being a caregiver and becoming a matriarch. And now it seems like our paths are crossing because I'm learning the things that he learned when he was 9 about money and finances and creating wealth. And one of the reasons why I do these Thrive Tip videos is because I want to share that information with other people about wealth building and creating wealth and creating legacies for their family. So it's interesting how our paths have crossed, and this information is coming from me, hopefully to you from a different little perspective. If you haven't read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and you're thinking about creating wealth and you're thinking about shifting and having a different life, sometimes we do kind of get nostalgic and look back at our past to see where we come. But I think sometimes it's just really more important to focus on where you're going on the horizon, that point ahead of you that you want to get to. Looking back over your shoulder doesn't help you get to that point ahead of you any faster. So just a little reflection on what I'm reading and sharing that information with you. Like I said, today is day 81 of 100 videos. I am part of a mastermind group. We offer a class, a 6-week class that is free on financial literacy. And if you're interested, you can inbox me or send me a message or put it in the comments. I'm interested, and I'll get you signed up. This class is absolutely free, and it goes on for 6 weeks. As a matter of fact, tonight is class night, so I will be jumping into class in just a few minutes. But I thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If I shared some information with you or made you feel more positive and more focused in a certain way, please share this information. Likes are always appreciated. I thank you as always for your time and your attentiveness. And you know what I always say at the end of my videos, if you've been watching me for the last 81 days, I always say, I thrive, you thrive, we thrive, Earth thrives. And that's really what it's all about. Hope you have a great night, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye.